So today I am with my friends from Roark, Daniel and James. Do you want to introduce yourself and maybe tell me a little bit about Roark?
Yeah, of course. Hi, I'm James, one of the co-founders of Roark, and we're building the datadog for voice AI. So the idea is that we help voice AI developers figure out whether their agent goes off the rails or not, and we help them fix those issues.
Can you tell me a little bit about voice agents? How are people building voice agents today? I know it's becoming really popular in the industry. Everyone's talking about it, but how are they actually pulling it off?
Yeah, it's a combination of things. There are a lot of note tools that people tend to use. It's a good way to get started. But then what we've been hearing is that a lot of them actually move off to other platforms, which allow them to scale the product a little bit better. Things such as Master, of course, and podcast.
Awesome. And can you tell me a little bit about what are some of the use cases? So what are these voice agents actually doing? What problems are they trying to solve?
Yeah. So maybe the top three today are like lead generation. So like outbound sales calls, or they do appointment scheduling. That's been a pretty big one. So that's for like dental clinics or car dealerships for the space. There are a bunch of those happening today.
Once you build these voice agents, what are some of the issues? I know from me building in AI, there's always issues when you actually go from prototype to actually productionizing. So what are some of the issues that people run into, the common pitfalls with building voice agents?
Yeah, it's pretty similar to the whole AI LLM space that came out 2-3 years ago. Like getting to 80% of the way there is like pretty easy, or getting like to a demo. But the last 20% is where it's really hard, right? The last mile. Some of the issues that they face are with transcription today. It's like 30% of every single transcript is actually incorrect. We even know some customers who have hired humans to transcribe their actual voice calls just because they don't trust the models themselves. Another big one is there is a direct correlation with your agent just getting worse and worse the longer the conversation goes. So, if you have a conversation, say you have some form of patient intake voice agent as trying to capture a bunch of fields, but your customer, like at field 3, just kind of goes off script, and the voice agent has a really hard time going back to capturing that information and going back to the actual goal. So it starts to hallucinate, suggest alternatives, and it's just not really great for that today. I think one of the other issues that I've heard a lot is tool calling. It tends to be very inaccurate, especially when it comes to parameters. It kind of goes hand in hand with transcription, because if you're transcribing the wrong data, you're going to input the wrong data into the tool call that you're calling. I feel like it's also one of the other bigger problems that they have.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Cool.